Geno Perez Adventures. Still Geno, and I'm going to give you some real numbers on living in Colombia here in a minute. But first, I'd like to thank you for your overwhelming support yesterday, which was really nice for an old guy. So kudos on you guys. Thanks for the coffees. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes. You made my video yesterday rock, and I really, really, really appreciate it. It was a good day. You kind of wait around for videos that hit like that, and it was really good, and it was thanks to you guys. But here we go. Let's talk about real numbers. I've had a few of you guys call me up, not call me up, leave comments that my numbers are not accurate. And, well, I'm sorry to tell you boys, but I live here, and I live this every day, and so I'm going to give you my actual expenses for the month. And I guess the big thing was people said that you cannot rent a house for $200 a month, and you're probably right, because there's a 3-bedroom. Well, it was 4 bedrooms. It's now 3 bedrooms and 3 baths with a living room, kitchen, porch with a dome that opens and closes. The house is about 3 years old, and I'd say it's probably somewhere around, I don't know, 1,400 square feet. It's a nice house. And how do you know that, Geno? Well, because I lived there. I was the first person to ever live in it, and I know the owner. And you can rent that house today for 800,000 pesos, which at today's exchange rate is $228 all in for rent. Okay. And so yeah, if you're gonna rent an apartment in Medellin or Bogota or Cali or Bucaramanga, it's gonna cost you more than that. It'll cost you $1 million, $1.5 million, which is probably, you know, maybe $300, $350, but still that's $300 in the big city and $228 out in the country. It's just, you know, it's just different in the country. Of course, it's less expensive. So let me get down to it. And I wrote it down so I wouldn't have brain fog. Our light bill this month came in at 150,000 Colombian pesos, which in US dollars is 42 bucks. And I was really worried about that one because I take a jacuzzi bath every night for half an hour, and it's got the air bubbles and the pump and the whole thing. And I don't scrimp. I'm an old guy. I mean, if I'm going to have a jacuzzi, I'm going to freaking use it. So I do. And my light bill was only 42 bucks. And electricity is expensive, relatively speaking, in Colombia. So the next thing that worried me about the jacuzzi is I have, a lot of places don't have gas water heaters, and we have an on-demand gas water heater for the jacuzzi. And so with the jacuzzi every night and a shower after that, our gas bill is 90,000 Colombian pesos, which on today's exchange is 25 bucks. And then water, that's a lot of water to be using. That was 45,000 pesos, and that comes in at $12.80. So you've got all of those expenses. I didn't add those up by themselves, but I'll get to it. And Maria and I went shopping for the month and spent 400,000 pesos, which ends up being $114. But by the time it's all said and done, I mean, if we have a lot of company and this, that, and the other, and and entertain a bunch of people, we usually end up spending 1 million pesos, which is about $285 a month. We could live on the 400,000 pesos with a $200,000 kick somewhere in the month. That's 600,000 pesos total, which is 170 some bucks. But if you want to just be sure you're getting everything, and you got to buy extra olive oil, you got to buy extra this, buy extra that, it comes out to about 285 bucks. Health insurance? My health insurance goes up every month, and it's been going up every month. This month it was 180,000 pesos, which is $51. And that's a major health plan. That's for surgery, that's for doctors, that's for prescription. That's the whole enchilada. And then I have a Starlink instead of, well, you can get the local cable. It's not cable, it's what do you call it? Fiber optics. The local fiber optics is 100,000 pesos a month. But I've got a Starlink because I have to have good communications. And Starlink just screams. I have a mini Starlink, it costs me 37 bucks a month. So all in, room, board, health insurance, and my Starlink is $737 a month. And then I spend about $42 or 150,000 pesos on gasoline for the car to get back and forth to town. We don't drive very much, just back and forth to town. It's not far. And so I'm all in for the month for $779. And I make 12 something. So that leaves me a cushion of $480. Well, if you save that $480 in 10 months, you get 4,800 bucks, which is a great little nest egg if you want to fly to the States, or you want to buy this, or you want to buy that, you want to buy a motorcycle, you want to buy whatever. I bought my car used 2 or 3 years ago. It cost me 3,500 bucks. I could sell it today with 250,000 kilometers on it for the same money I paid for it. So sometimes inflation bites you, and sometimes you bite inflation. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed that. And for all you naysayers, yeah, you can. I can rent a 3-bedroom house, 2-story, beautiful brand new house. It's 2 years old, for 800,000 pesos, 228 bucks. So there you go. Double that for the city. Anyway, God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as you did the last one. There'll be a lot more to come. And remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. And if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. So be sure and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Buy me a cup of coffee. It helps the channel. That way I can get a new shirt every now and then. Thank you, guys. You've been a blessing. God bless.